Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Prop Wiz. I'm your host, the Wiz. Today, we'll be doing a box opening and review of this Vincent Price NECA figure. This is called the Ultimate Action Figure. Why is it called the Ultimate Figure? I guess we're going to open it up and see what's up. What's the difference between this figure and other NECA figures? Of course, if you clicked on that link, either you like me, but more than likely, you know who Vincent Price already is. Of course, man, he's the master of horror. A name was always associated with horror, even from back in the day. Even, my grandmother, which is how I got on him, man. Anytime a Vincent Price movie would come on, or we would go to the movie store, that would be the first thing she would gravitate towards. Me and my granny used to watch horror movies. My granny was, she still is into that kind of stuff, man. But, dude, she would watch everything from the old school black and white Dracula movies all the way to Nightmare on Elm Street. You know what I mean? Freddy's Dead. I remember taking her to go see Freddy's Dead back in the day. So, dude, Vincent Price is the man. Of course, if you're a Michael Jackson fan, you probably know Vincent Price from the Thriller video. He did the voiceover. If you grew up in my time period, you probably know him from the Scooby-Doo cartoon. There was an actual Scooby-Doo cartoon that had Vincent Price as the host and had his voice in it, man. So, saw this on the shelf, man, had to cop it. Lovely, beautiful portrait of him on the front. I don't know if that comes from a photo. It's got like a painting style, very, very artistic. Got that on the side. Looked like we got his actual signature, not that he signed this box, but I mean a copy of his signature representing on there. And then, of course, on the back, we got different poses of him, which is cool. I always love NECA. I probably mention that every time I open one of these. I love that they're proud of their figures. They always showcase their figures and poses, letting us know that they're proud of it, that it looks good, and it looks exactly like these are famous Vincent Price poses. So, dude, very, very excited. It does have a window. We got a picture here on the side. He comes with a chair here. So I'm wondering if there's an accessory out there with a chair. He didn't come with a chair. I see a bunch of accessories, but I'm jumping ahead, man. We're going to actually do the box opening downstairs now, and we'll go over the details. Yo, look at that, man. Is that not a work of art? Like, that's a photo right there, right? Look at that. Come on. Gray background, framed. Dude, just artistic, man, which is reflective of the time that Vincent Price came up in, right? Like, you got just a classic look, man. You got I believe what you call Rembrandt. I say believe. I should know because I do photography. I am a photography teacher. But, just seeing how the light goes down, the shadow, like they were purposeful even in the taking of this photo, right? Beautiful, beautiful thing. And then we got the inside. It looked like we got a slightly older Vincent Price, which is cool. Because he was famous for a long time, as I mentioned, you know what I'm saying? So I remember when he passed away. In fact, man, Edward Scissorhands. He was in Edward Scissorhands. He was the doctor that created Edward. So super, super dope, man. I do believe that was his last film role before he passed away. And how cool is that? Okay, my boy is in there, y'all. Look at them little bow legs, man. I wonder if he was bow legging in real life. Okay. We'll go over the accessories. We're going to keep this guy in there while we go over the accessories because I don't know what I'm taking out of this bad boy, what I'm going to use and what I'm not. So what I do see is I said on the cover he looked like an old man because he got a little gray. He's got some grays peppered into the head sculpt that's on there. There's a little grays there, or maybe that's just the paint. There's less grays there. So he actually looks younger there. And then we actually got the old man Vincent Price, looking the way he looked in Edward Scissorhands. Bro, they gave us a figure that we might actually even be able to pose with the Edward Scissorhands. Because NECA, I got the NECA's, Edward's an older figure, but I got was it NECA or McFarlane? It was NECA, Edward Scissorhands figure. Man, we might be able to pose these two together, depending on how we put it together. That might be an option, yo. But look at what we got, man. So we got the two head sculpts, got the skull, candle, it's cool. Cigarettes, man, which is funny, symbolizing that time period. Smoking was super cool back then. We got the coffee cup stand. We got a raven, which is fitting again to him. There's a little pegs in there as well. So I'm assuming there's somewhere. Oh, yep, I can see. He comes with another arm that's got holes in it. So you can actually pose this bird on his arm. This is intricate, man. We got some vinyl, a stack of vinyl that has some Vincent Price stuff on it. That's cool. We got a cookbook from Old Man. Can you see it? Old Man Vincent Price on there. We got different inner shirts that look like you can swap out. Man, dude, this is the most I've seen, at least me personally, just my personal experience. Oh, we got the cat. but this is the most that I've seen that has switchable things, man. I mean, we got multiple head sculpts. We got arms that switch out. Of course, standard are hands, but these little pieces, I don't think I've quite seen that where you can remove that. And of course, the jacket there's a little leeway there in the jacket where you can fit that right on in there, man. So, dude, that's a lot, man. So it's going to take us some thought. Figure out how I'm going to pose this figure, man. There's so many options, yo. Sometimes you hate options. I hate options sometimes. But it's money's worth, man. This wasn't a cheap figure. Looking at this guy, again, head sculpt looks great. Looks like him. It's real cool as I'm looking at that, knowing that I can switch that out. And again, there's leeway there, so you can stuff it in there. You can tuck it in there. The hands on there is crazy. He's got that crazy Vincent Price hands. Dude, he's a scary cat, man. Dude, he's a legend, bro. Like, oh my God, I'm so excited to have this figure. I know for a lot of my counterparts, man, these NECA figures aren't the coolest thing. I'm usually in the 1/6 scale, collectibles. But dude, I still love this stuff. I love this stuff because it's giving me that nostalgia feel, right? Like this is something I grew up on. Of course, Vincent Price was around way before I grew up, but I experienced it growing up, again, watching these shows and movies with my grandmother. And dude, how cool is that? Like everybody knew who Vincent Price was. Even when Thriller came out and you heard that voice, all my friends, this is how famous this dude was even in the 80s, which was probably already past his glory days in terms of movies, man. He stayed famous all the way to the end. So super dope to have this, man. So we'll take this upstairs, man, for the final thoughts. All right, yo, back up in here in the studio, the main studio. Dude, figure is super dope, man. Of course, I'm going to rate it a 5 out of 5. It's a 5 out of 5 figure, man. It's Vincent Price, bro. Like it's Vincent Price, man. What else y'all want me to say, man? It's dope. Got it in hand. Could it have been better? Nah, dude, I think this is it, man. The only way you can make this better is giving me a 1/6 scale figure, and I wouldn't put that on NECA. I would put that on Hot Toys. Y'all need to think about making a Vincent Price or horror classics in general. Maybe they already have. Maybe I missed it. But if I missed it, it's not fair. You need to bring it back. But as far as this bad boy NECA, man, awesome job. The accessories are great. There's an abundance of accessories. It puts me in a tough position where I got to think about buying another one. I'm not sure. I'm going to put him in my collection to see how he fits, to see if I need another one. But this is one of those ones where these accessories and the things that switch out, some of them are little small things like the shirt. I can, I'm glad that they have it, but not the most necessary thing. But then there's some big things like the old man Vincent Price head sculpt. Like that changes. Putting that head on this makes this a totally different figure. It may make it worth buying another one, man. So I might think about doing that, man. I got this one from my local comic book shop, Killer Finds. Shout out to Killer Finds. So I might go up there and cop another one, man, if I'm able to use one of my discounts. But anyways, this one, 5 out of 5. But let me know what you guys think, man. If you click that button to see this, I'm assuming you're a big Vincent Price fan, man. So, man, give me some stories, man. Let me know what your favorite movie, your favorite appearance by him. And yes, I do include the Scooby-Doo cartoon, and I include Thriller because those were important to me. But of course, he's way, way bigger than that. Let me know what's up. Oh, and famously, if I'm not mistaken, Vincent Price was actually supposed to have the not the lead role, but the supporting role in Fright Night. Right. And of course, we got the character in there. I think it's McDowell. I forgot what his first name is, man. But McDowell actually played the character. And obviously, he played a Vincent Price kind of character in that. So I thought that was dope, man. But anyways, again, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Also, if you like this video, please take the time to hit the like button. Also, hit the notify button. That way you get notified every time I drop a new one of these. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. As always, I love you guys to death, and I'll check you out next time, all right? Peace.